Hi and welcome back to Digital Toolcase. In this video I want to show you how you can use SciSpace, this interesting tool, to find very useful and real information, so you can maybe write a blog article, a scientific blog article, or something that requires something factual and scientific. If you don't know what SciSpace is, I made a complete video review. You can find it here on my channel and you can find the link in the description. This is basically an AI search engine for scientific papers, for students, for scientists, for researchers, and so on. As you can see, it's used by many universities, and you can find here many official papers released by university researchers and so on. I have a special discount for you if you want to use it. Let's go to the pricing page very quickly. You have a basic plan, you can try it to see if you like it. For free, obviously. You have some limits. You can't use the high quality model with AI. You have some limits here. Or you can choose one of the paid plans. This is the monthly one, $20, but I have a special discount for the monthly plan. It's Chris 20, so you can have a 20% discount. Or if you prefer the yearly plan, I can give you a 40% discount with the code Chris 40. But anyway, you find these codes in the description. You have all unlimited here, and you have the labs and universities plan, so you can work in team and so on. Okay, so this is just one of the different use cases for SciSpace. I have a test blog where some months ago I published this AI written article. I don't remember what I used to write this article about how to wash fruits with baking soda. When you write articles like this, it's better to use official and useful and true information, factual information. So this is a scientific topic, I will say. Now, this is the original article. I can scroll it very quickly just to show you it's an entire article. It doesn't matter now what it says, but just to show you how you could write a better article, because you can find the papers, researches about this topic and include them in your article. So let's go here into SciSpace. I can use this question here. Is washing fruits with baking soda useful? And as you can see, I have some quick suggestions. What are the benefits and the drawbacks? How does washing fruits with baking soda affect the nutritional content and texture, and so on? But you can write the question you really want here. So let's suppose I want to use the first one. I can just click here, and in just a few seconds I have a ton of content, a ton of insights from different scientific papers, and here I have the global insight. It's a summary of all the most important papers. I have the top 5 here. I can also choose the top 10 if I want, but let's keep this to 5. I used the high quality model in this case, because this is a paid plan. And here I have all the details with these papers, the insights for each one of them, the TLDR, the conclusions, but I can also add some columns if I want. I have the limitations of the studies here. And I can also, if I want, add some of these other things here. For example, let's say future research, and I have another column here with the future researches, and so on. Now, you can do different things here. You can click, for example, on one of these columns. So for example, let's say I want to use this part, I can just click here and save it to my first notebook, because you have notebooks here. As you can see, this is my first notebook. You can generate how many notebooks you want, call them in the way you like. This was my old content. So let's say I want to use this text. I also have a link reference. I can copy other parts. Let's say I want the conclusion and even this one. Let's say I want the future research. I can save all here in my notebook, so I can keep track of this research. And here I can use AI. If I want to add something with AI, I can write commands. I can continue to write, accepting suggestions here, or I can just select this text and use the AI writer. I have this menu. I can add, for example, write opposing arguments to these insights and insert below. So I have some notes, let's say some notes I can use in my favorite AI writing tool to include this information. This is one of the things you can do. Or I could, for example, export all these research. So these are sorted by relevance. Export, I can export in an CSV file or Excel file. Now it's exporting 110 papers. As you can see, this is my result for this particular research. And if you want to know all the other options you have here, so ask a Copilot, cite this paper, and so on, you can watch for my entire review. Now, if you want, you can obviously filter all these papers. Maybe 110 are too much, so you can filter by top tier papers. And as you can see now, I only have 10 papers, the most relevant ones. So I suppose these are the best information you can have. Again, you can export. When you click here, you can also open all the URLs for these papers. So if I click here, as you can see, I can read all these page, and you can use all these URLs in your favorite AI writing tool, maybe ChatGPT or Cloe or whatever you want, and take content from there. I want to try something. I don't know if it works, but let's go here in ChatGPT and I can upload this file, the file I just exported, and I want to ask ChatGPT to write a blog article using this information. Write an engaging blog article using the information in the SCV file. Use a simple and conversational tone and language, but only give researched information included in the file. The title of the article is "What are the benefits and drawbacks of washing fruits with baking soda?" Again, it's an experiment. I don't know if ChatGPT, this is the free version, can do this work. Let's try. Okay, so this is my article. Obviously, it's not too long. You don't have citations here because I didn't ask for them. And again, this is the free version, so it's limited in some way. But this is just an example of how you can use these information from SciSpace to write an article. In this case, with ChatGPT, you can obviously go deeper and take just some parts of this research, just the parts you want to include in your article, and use them as a background for your article. Or you can maybe use this entire global insight and use it maybe in a tool like Zim Writer. Again, this is just an example. When you use the SEO writer in Zim Writer here, you can include global background, so you can place this here. And obviously, the best solution in this case would be generate the H2s maybe by hand and then include all these specific backgrounds so you make sure you are using the correct information, or you can use the URLs from this research and include the URLs as your source, because you can do it here in Zim Writer. If you want to know more about Zim Writer, I have many videos about it here on my channel. But let's try very quickly even with Cloe 3.5 Sonnet. Again, this is the free version. I will use more or less the same prompt here. So write a detailed blog article only using the information included in the attached file, the blog title will be and so on. I will add dig deeper and cite factual data. Let's try to use it this way. Obviously this is never the best way to write an entire article. There are some specific tools that help you better to write articles. For example, Agility Writer, SEO Writing AI, Zim Writer, or Journalist AI, and so on. But let's try. And here it is, this is the Cloe version. As you can see, it's not too different. If you want, you can stop the video and read both versions. But again, it's just to show you one of the use cases of the information you can find with SciSpace. This is not the best way to write a specific article. I won't say it again. This is very good if you want to write about these kind of topics, or as you can see, these examples, the theories about dark matter and dark energy, the significance of higher dimensional algebra. You can also do mathematical searches here, any kind of scientific topic. You have some popular papers ready to read here. These are complete papers, even on very difficult topics like natural language, for instance, as you can see here. And again, you can chat with papers and so on. But if you are just a blogger or a journalist and you want to find specific and trustworthy information, this is very useful. Again, these are the prices for SciSpace. You can try it for free with this limited plan, or you can choose the premium plan. This is the monthly price, but again, I have a special discount code, 20% off on the monthly plan. It's Chris20, or on the yearly plan I have a 40% discount with the code Chris40. And then you have these labs and universities plan. If you if you have a role in labs or universities. Obviously, as always, you can find the link in the description. And that's it for this video about one of the use cases of SciSpace. I hope you enjoyed it, and if so, click on the like button and subscribe to my channel. If you want to watch for my entire video review for SciSpace, so you can see all the options you have, you can click here, or you can find the link in the description. Thank you very much, and I'll see you soon in the next one.